So tell me from where you are, since when you are meditating?
From
And
7 years.
Since 7 years.
Since 7 years, and now I am 9.
wow. Okay. So from 2 years you are meditating.
From 7 years.
Since
From 2 years.
Yes, from 2 years you have been meditating.
Yes.
Yes.
From
Yes.
2 years.
So why you came into meditation, Arya?
I didn't came, but my dad told me that it helps, and it helps to focus and concentrate in a work if we are doing. That's why I thought that it will be helpful. So first I just tried at is it really helpful, but then slowly in my school when I had problems with my friends, so then it came, it got away the problems, and then good things started happen to me. But a little bit new friends, they said that why are you wearing this? So at first I say because I'm meditating for a time. So I told them that no matter what you say, everyone is one, and it's choose how it wants to be and how it wants to be get ready. But sometimes they say, but how can you choose? You are just a person. Other people says that you can be beautiful if you do, but then I will say that it's also okay if they say, but you can listen to your heart what you feel. Okay, it's not mandatory to listen what others are saying. And
So
then
you started to listen to your heart.
yes,
Beautiful. Okay.
so sometimes they also happen with me. And for example, I have some friends who says that play with me, not with your best friend, otherwise you have to cut off with me and you have to break down this friendship. And this I said, why are you saying this means that you are jealous. And jealousy, you can how do you feel that if I don't play with you and with other people, you will also be sad, and you are saying that I have to be with you. How can I feel? Everybody has his feelings and his way to live.
Beautiful, ma'am. Mm-hmm.
So that's why I did some meditation. And sometimes when I asked questions when I was 8, uh, after a long, like 10 or 11 days, then the answer was coming to me of my questions.
Mm. So which means you ask a question and then you leave it and then automatically answer come after some days. So you
Yes.
don't expect any answer, right?
No. I
Good.
think that if I am saying the question, so I think that the universe is taking his time to answer my question.
Beautiful, Arya. Okay. So could you share about your yesterday's meditation experience with all of us, my
Yes.
dear?
So yesterday when I was meditating with my parents, so I just saw 3 peacock feathers, a flute, and Lord Krishna. I drawed it.
Wow.
Dream it.
Okay. Beautiful. So this is what you have seen in yesterday's meditation.
Yes. And today when I was meditating, so I was just sleeping. Then sleep didn't come. So I just sat for 40 or 50 minutes. I meditated. Then I brushed my teeth. Then I wrote my experience in a little diary, and that's what I saw. I drew it. A diamond with
Wow.
some flowers on a white background. I mean a pink.
Wow. So this is what you have seen.
Yes.
Beautiful.
So these 2 experiences was that I see. And when I meditate, I also have a little diary, and I think that what if I can use my diary for my experiences. That's why I just wrote in my diary that I will always just write my meditation experiences here.
Wow. So you were journaling your meditation experiences, right?
Yes.
Wow.
And I also read so where was it? Here. Here, a soul who is meditating but without hair or eyes, because every soul, when it's choose to come on its earth, it's not already with its hair and dress. It's now like this soul. It's choosing that how it wants to be.
It can be a man or it can
It
be a
so it chooses how it wants to be, a girl or a boy, a man or a woman, a animal or a bird, like this. So that's why I just drawed a soul who is meditating,
Wow. Wow.
so that he can choose that where whatever he wants.
Beautiful, Arya. So when you got this meditation experience yesterday, did you thought of questioning anything or you just started to draw?
I just started to draw and writing my experiences.
when you
And
started
how
it,
did you felt?
had any thoughts? Did you sit with any thoughts?
Hmm?
When you meditate yesterday, did you sat with any thought or you just
No.
sat in the meditation?
No.
That's what the question is.
So I didn't saw some thoughts. I was just focusing on the experience that I was watching.
Good. And how did you felt when you have seen Krishna and the peacock feathers?
Calm and good.
You are just enjoying.
You were just enjoying it?
Yeah.
Beautiful, ma. Beautiful. So, such a lovely experience, Arya.
Yes.
So, we are glad that you have shared with all of us today. And I think we all have learned from you that letting, not having any sort of expectations.
Yes. A thing that sometimes in meditation that I not realize, one day when I was going to a meditation sessions to a friend to my dad's house, I didn't realize that I was in a meditating position and
Mhm.
my eyes were opened, but I didn't saw anything. The
Mhm.
candles, and I just saw the experience that I was looking. A white light with some shapes with colorful colors. But
Beautiful.
when the session ended, the guided uncle just asked me that your eyes were open. Did you open? Then I was a bit shocked that I didn't my open eyes. Why are he asking me this? So then they said, didn't you realize? I said, no, I was just looking at my experience, that a white light with some shapes, colors.
Mhm.
So I was actually, my eyes were open, but I didn't look something at real. No, nothing was something at real except my experience.
Wow. Wow. And Arya, how many minutes do you meditate every day?
40 or 30 or 50 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. And any message that you want to share with all of us now before we sit for meditation to all our fellow friends?
Mm, we have to focus if we meditate on a third eye, and something that happens also bad, like we have a bag full of gifts, but we have to give something and we forgot it in the train, and the train has started, and we are sad that we have nothing now for our guest, but it's also something for a greater good.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Thanks a lot. I think, friends, you have to turn on your cameras to appreciate this beautiful kid. So, thank you so much, Arya. So much of love for you for sharing it openly and teaching us so many things today. So, Arya, I think when you're sharing, this third eye experience, third eye, this thing, like the message. I wanted to say something because I was reading the Untold Story of Sita book, and in that there was a saying. So one day Sita Ma goes into the forest and she was very upset, and Janak Baba, who was the father of Mata Sita, sorry friends, I think who doesn't know Ramayana, maybe it will be a new concept for you. Um, so it's a tale, it's an Indian tale from the ancient times, where Lord Rama and Sita goes to the forest and how they have conquered everything, how they, I think it's a beautiful story. We will take a session on that later part. So coming back to this thing, when Sita Ma was small, she goes to the forest to meditate. So when she goes into the forest, she was upset. And then Janak Baba, who was the father of Sita Ma, also goes to the forest. And then he asks Sita Ma, every day you will sit in meditation. Today, why you didn't join us? And then she said, I was upset, Papa, like to her father. And Janak Baba asked, why are you upset? When I am in the forest, I don't feel the gratitude that something is happening in the forest, that people are cutting the trees and taking the stems and branches. And Janak Baba said, okay, let us speak with all the sages in the ashram, and let us ask like why it is happening like this and why Sita Ma is feeling like this. So they go back to the hermitage, and Sita Ma will be like she will be sitting in the middle, and around there will be all the sages. And Janak Baba do not initiate any sort of conversation. Then the wise sage will ask, "Why Sita? Why are you so upset?" And then Sitama will say that people are cutting all the branches and uh, all the branches from the trees, and the woods, especially the forest, is a life like where all so many creatures will live there. So it is actually a place for all the creatures, and they are in sorrow. And then the sage says, when if we don't cut the trees, if we don't cut the branches, then how the hermitages will be built? And Mata Sita will say, okay, that's a good thing. We have to also build the hermitages. However, when we cut any branch, first we have to take the permission of the tree by expressing the gratitude. And then she also have said that whenever a tree is removed from the forest, then we should plant two trees. So whatever we take one, we have to give two. So when you were saying about your experience, when your message, Arya, I immediately thought about this and thought to share about with everyone. So when we receive one gift, we should be in a state of giving two things, be it our wisdom, be it our service, be it our care, love, gratitude. So there is so many ways to give it back. So I think, my dear friends, this is the beautiful thing that we have understood today. So yes, then shall we meditate, Arya? Then.
Yes.
Perfect. So, masters, please have some glass of water. So, as said, today we will experiment. As you have this glass of water, please drink now, and also try to observe the taste of the water after the meditation. So, you will be knowing the immediate effect as well. So, let us do this experiment today. So, please get yourself ready.